What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and for another video. Sorry that it's dark out, but the sun hasn't quite come up yet, so can't help it. But I'm trying to get this done before I have to go into work, so that's why. So what we're doing today is we are doing, let me turn on my lights real quick. So what we're doing today, come to the back so I can show y'all, is we got a sub and a amp. So I've already done some stuff, as you can see. I got the RCA and the auto turn on wire. I mean the amp shut off, whatever you want to call it. Wire hooked up behind the head unit. Hopefully you guys know how to do that. Now this, it may differ on where it goes on each head unit. Mine had a blue and white wire, but the kit I bought from Crutchfield had a splice kit, so it was a blue wire. So I tapped it in with the blue wire, ran it all the way back here. Same thing with the RCAs. I ran along the left side track. And then, as you can see in here, I already have the power wire ran. I don't have it connected yet because I'm going to take off the battery. But I have it ran through the firewall. I'll show you guys where you put it. There's a hole right there. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. He's covering it up. Oh, I'm blind. But there's a hole right back there. So it's a grommet, and then I have it here. And this is only temporary wire I have right now because this isn't big enough for what I'm using. This is 10 gauge. I went with 8 gauge because it's good for 600 watts. And that's plenty. So right now I'm just gonna route this thing across the seats into the back so I can have power until my kit comes here. And then I'm going to mount the amp to the back of the sub and start hooking things up. And then this is my ground. Again, I'm gonna have a bigger ground, but it'll do for a few days. But the reason you want to make sure you have the right size is because if you don't, there's a higher risk of fire, and you don't want your vehicle catching on fire, guys. So, yep, I'll update you guys once I get the amp mounted and maybe some of the connections onto it as well. Alrighty, so a little recap. We got this thing mounted, corners right on this back. I decided to put this thing this direction because this is where all the, you got your ground, you got your 12-volt hookup, and you got your remote. And then you got your leads for your sub, which are on this side, but I don't have that much length on some of them wires, so I put this all on this side. I got the ground mounted. I just scraped away some paint, mounted it there for now. Hooked up the end connectors on that, the remote hookup, and I should say the 12-volt. That's not the remote hookup, and the power. So I have everything. The only thing I don't have, unfortunately, is the leads to connect from the sub to the amp. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that for now, but I could hook everything else up, I believe. But yeah, that's pretty much most of the install already. You see, it's not too difficult to do. The only thing you really need to research is how much wattage to do for your amp, because if you do too much watts, you're going to blow your speakers out, and you don't want that. If you do too little, you're going to have lack of performance, so you don't want that either. So you want to find the one that's right for your build, whatever you're trying to do, yada yada yada. I only went with a single 10-inch sub, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to add a little bass to the car. So let me know if y'all have any questions on a setup you want and what you should get. Or if not, you guys can check out Crutchfield. Crutchfield's a great website. They'll tell you basically everything you need to know. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I finally got the proper amp size wire that I needed. So I already ran that through the firewall and routed it under the panels like I said I would. Right under here, ran it all the way down. All the way down, lowered the seats and tucked it behind, and everything is hooked up over here. Now I probably told you guys wrong in the last video, but 12 volts from battery, ground, and then your amp turn on wire is the middle one. But yeah, that's it, guys. So see y'all later.